Okay, so we got a really interesting one this time.
Yeah, this one's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's a fictional narrative. And, well, let's just jump right in. Okay, we have a journalist named Clara Mercer, and she's going back to her childhood home, Black Hollow, pretty isolated place after her grandmother dies.
Classic start, right?
Totally. Yeah, so she goes back, and, well, you know how it is. She finds a dark secret, like at the heart of this village.
Like a hidden history thing.
Yeah, exactly. So it turns out there's this, like, primordial entity, this watcher in the woods, and every 50 years, the village has to make a sacrifice. And the next one,
Oh,
yeah, the next one is like 3 days away when she gets there.
talk about pressure.
Yeah, and there's like all these whispers about a curse too tied to this watcher. So it's a lot to unpack. But that's why we're here, right? To give a quick but thorough breakdown.
Okay, let's do it.
So Clara gets back to Black Hollow, and it's not exactly a warm welcome. Yeah, there's definitely some suspicion right off the bat. Then she finds her grandmother's journal. And well, it's all right there. The ancestral pact they made to survive this famine a long time ago, a sacrifice to the Watcher every 50 years.
Oh, wow. So it's like a family legacy, sort of.
Right. And she's right there in the thick of it with this deadline coming up fast.
I bet that journal is creepy.
Oh, it is. But honestly, the whole atmosphere of Black Hollow is just unsettling, you
Mm.
know? Like moving shadows, and there's this creepy children's lullaby that you hear around the village, and whispers coming from the woods. It's like all the classic signs that something is really wrong.
Yeah, like something's watching you.
Exactly. And then she meets this guy, Elias. He's like the town historian, kind of recluse, but he warns her about the forest. He says it's hungry.
Oh, that's not good.
No, not at all. It's like he's saying the danger isn't just one thing. It's like the whole environment is against you.
Okay, so what does she do?
Well, she starts digging, right? Like going through the town archives, trying to figure all this out. And that's how she finds out her grandmother was the keeper.
Well,
The keeper,
yeah.
like the one responsible for making sure the sacrifice happens and appeasing the watcher. And guess what? If they refuse to do it, they disappear.
Seriously.
Yeah, so this isn't just like a spooky story. It's deadly serious. This responsibility has been passed down through the family.
So Claire's connected to all of this.
Big time. And it gets worse. You ready for this?
Hit me with it.
Okay, so a local teenager vanishes gone, and then they find him fused with tree roots, his mouth sewn shut with vines.
Oh my God, that's awful.
It's horrifying. And you know what? The villagers blame Clara.
Can you believe that?
I mean, they're terrified, right?
Yeah.
They're clinging to this tradition no matter how messed up it is.
Mm.
And they see her as a threat to everything they know.
So it's like fear driving them?
Totally. Then we get this flashback to Clara's mother. She actually fled Black Hollow to protect Clara from this curse. She knew how dangerous it all was.
Wow, so it's like generations of this.
I know, it's crazy. And then Elias drops the biggest bombshell of all. He tells Clara that the Watcher chooses the sacrifices through the Keeper's bloodline. Yeah, so Claire's the next target.
She can't get away.
Exactly, she's not just visiting, she's like the main event.
What happens next?
Well, the villagers, they kidnap her.
Yeah.
They're going to make her the sacrifice. But Elias, he helps her escape into the forest. Do you imagine?
Being chased by your own people?
Yeah, into the one place everyone is terrified of.
So scary.
It's like the whole forest is against them at this point.
Mm.
And then they come face to face with the Watcher. This thing is huge. A terrifying figure of bark and bone. Gives Clara a choice. Become the new keeper or watch the village be destroyed.
Talk about a no-win situation.
I know, right? But just when all hope seems lost, Clara finds one last entry in her grandmother's journal. It's game changer. It tells her the Watcher's true name, Nyrath. And if she speaks it in a certain place, a grove where all the past victims have been petrified, it could break the curse.
So there's a chance.
A tiny one.
Yeah.
So they find this grove. It's like a graveyard of petrified people. And Clara confronts Nyrath. But there's a catch. You know how it is? The Watcher demands a life still. It's part of the ritual. Yeah. Elias, he sacrifices himself to save Clara.
Wow.
It's heartbreaking. The forest goes silent after that, like it's holding its breath. Clara leaves Black Hollow. She has to. But as she's driving away, she sees the trees in her rearview mirror like they're following her.
That's terrifying.
I know, right? And then she hears Nyrath's voice whispering, "You are mine now."
Chill.
Seriously. So we've gone through this whole journey with Clara, this horrifying discovery and sacrifice. And you're left feeling like no one can really escape their past. You know,
It makes you think.
for sure. So many questions. What's going to happen to Clara? Is the curse really broken? And what's the story with those petrified victims? I don't know about you, but I'm getting chills just thinking about it.
Me too.
It really makes you think about, when you're faced with these impossible choices tied to things that happened generations ago, what does it really cost to make that sacrifice? What does it do to you? That's something to think about, isn't it?
It really is.
Thanks for listening to The Deep Dive. We'll be back next week with another deep dive into, well, whatever you send us, really.
Keep those narratives coming.
Right, until next time.